Whether you're a friend, a lover, or a vampire on the prowl, there's always a kiss for the situation. But what do these different kinds of kisses really mean?
You should be kissed and often, and by someone who knows how.
When it comes to romance, kisses are so much more than a simple brush of skin. They light up our brains with a mix of happy chemicals known as dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin. While we're kissing, these chemicals produce feelings similar to a natural high, and deep kisses can be especially potent. Studies even suggest that long-term couples should probably be making out more, as it correlates with happiness in a relationship. One researcher, Raphael Lodarsky, told Women's Health, "It appears that there is something unique about kissing that is related to relationship satisfaction in a way that sexual intercourse is not." Scientists haven't solved the chicken and egg question about this link yet, namely, do happy couples make out more or does making out make couples happier? But Lodarsky added that the two are certainly related and that sex and kissing display different relationships with intimacy between romantic couples. This might suggest that kissing is more intrinsically tied to an emotional connection versus sex, which can sometimes be more focused on a physical release. So if you take your time enjoying deep kisses rather than rushing to get to other types of intimate affection, it could be an indicator that you and your partner have a bond that's growing roots. And if you're hoping to nurture such a connection, try replacing absent-minded pecks with slow, intentional kisses that hold space for romance. Cheek and forehead kisses tend to be less about passion and more about communicating love and support. This affection can be either romantic or platonic, making cheek and forehead kisses fair game for lovers, friends, or relatives. In some parts of the world, like many European and Latin American countries, cheek kisses are casual and expected, almost like exchanging a handshake. So if your French coworker showers your cheeks in air kisses, don't get ahead of yourself. It's not necessarily a sign of romantic intent.
Oh, sacre bleu!
Forehead kisses are in the same vein, though they tend to carry a more parental, protective feel. As marriage and family therapist Rachel Wright tells Well and Good, there is definitely an endearing quality to a forehead kiss, which indicates a level of compassion or care from the other person. Early on in a relationship, gentle, closed-mouth kisses can be a way to determine your compatibility with a new prospective partner. As body language expert Katja Loisel explains, in the courtship or pre-dating stage, a closed-mouth kiss is respectfully cautious and a way of testing the waters. As your relationship grows closer, this can also be a way to spark romance. However, sharing nothing but perfunctory closed-mouth kisses may be a sign of stress, distraction, or disconnect in established relationships, which Loisel suggests may indicate a lack of intimacy or even a deeper issue.
Terrible.
Try checking in with your partner to see if they have something on their mind that's killing the mood. Most of the time, this is just a blip on the radar of everyday life and not a symptom of more significant problems. Some kisses are soft and gentle, but others, not so much. If you like your foreplay to have a rough edge, you can bring a little nibbling or biting into your kissing. And while nibbles may remain playful, biting kisses are often an indicator of raw passion and connection. Somatic sexologist Jaya tells The Knot, devouring or being devoured by your lover can be a most intimate act. This form of kissing can ignite a delicious power dynamic and edge into your makeout sessions. In addition to viscerally expressing desire, toothy kisses such as hickeys and love bites can also reveal a possessive streak. The bruising left behind by hickeys can be a way of marking territory, driven by our age-old biological imperative to find and retain a mate. And like deep kisses, hickeys trigger the release of oxytocin, the so-called love hormone, which can leave partners feeling extra connected after the exchange of love bites. In other words, nipping at your partner is one potential way to express urgent primal attraction. If you think about it, letting someone close enough to put their lips on your neck demands a certain amount of trust. Your throat is a delicate area that houses important arteries like the jugular. In other words, it's a potential weak point. But this can be a good thing when connecting with an intimate partner. Sex and romance are often so thrilling because they make us vulnerable, and letting down your defenses for someone to touch or kiss your neck can be a real thrill. Drawing attention to your neck can even be a sign of interest. New couples tend to subconsciously tilt their heads to expose their necks as they get more comfortable with each other. There's also a straightforward physical component to the eroticism of neck kisses. Namely, our necks have a lot of sensitive nerve endings, which can make neck kisses feel all the more stimulating. Kisses on or around your ears can have a similar effect, as the ears contain over 25,000 nerve endings, making them a quick shortcut to exhilaration.